If someone can do it, anyone can do it. You can do this, guys. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, my name is Kim. This is Core Union. I want to talk today about maintaining the state of the wish fulfilled, not straining, not like overdoing your inner work, not doing things out of desperation, out of anxiousness to manifest the life that you want with your specific person because it already exists. And that's the only reason why you feel it so deep down in your core because it's already done, or you wouldn't feel it so deeply. All right. And on my channel, I love to focus on deep soul connections. And sometimes you guys will ask in response to the videos when I talk about deep soul connections, well, I don't really know my person. We haven't actually met yet, or we only met a couple times. It was very triggering for both of us. I ran, then they ran, then I ran, like all of this stuff. If you know deep down in your heart and soul, I can't tell you who your true love is. Nobody can tell you who your true love is. But one thing that I can tell you, and if you understand law of assumption, this will make perfect sense, is that your desire is already all the proof that you need that the end exists, that you have whatever it is that you have, because infinite potentials exist at all given times. And we are constantly shifting in and out of multiple timelines, the infinite timelines. And so sometimes it feels like you are off track. Sometimes it feels like you're on track, then you're off. Sometimes it feels like you're between realities. And in some ways, you are. Like when you get hot and cold, you get mixed signals or whatever. But I want you to get to a point where I know some of you guys feel like you're walking on eggshells with your person. Say, for example, if you guys are in contact and you don't want to say the wrong thing, you don't want to say too much, you don't want to say too little, you don't want to text them the wrong thing. You feel like you don't want to play games or manipulate them. Please don't, because it will just backfire on you. Everything you can't fake. Okay, you can't fake your state. You have to create something that's sustainable for you, that you can tap into your power, in your love, in your trust of your end with your person. And then you maintain that throughout the day. Part of maintaining it is that you don't do the things that typically people know when you do it, you're going to get triggered. And then, because then you're kind of defeating yourself and you're beating yourself up, when in fact you can make this a lot easier by maintaining the state more frequently throughout the day, just like tapping in every hour to 2 hours for like 30 to 60 seconds. Anyway, I want to talk a little bit about one of my clients. We had our second to last session yesterday, and she had a wonderful update of what's happening with the unfolding between her and her specific person, and how she feels completely transformed, like she's liberated now. She's living her life. She's feeling like her life is full. She's not as triggered anymore. And this is where I want you guys to get to. If you guys are brand new to the law of assumption, because maybe you just had a negative experience with your true love and you're in that fear mode stage, don't worry. It's just the beginning of the stage that everybody goes through. You want to really go deep into the knowledge of what the law of assumption is, because your self concept should be that you have cultivated a trust in the process of manifestation, a trust in whatever your personal brand of God is, and a trust in your ability. That's super important. Without those things, it might make it more challenging for you, because once you have your self concept in alignment in those areas, then everything else will seem much easier for you. And alongside deepening your knowledge in your trust and cultivating your knowledge in those areas that I said, you also want to make sure that if you want your person to be committed to you, to be loyal to be faithful, then wouldn't you have to see them as being that? You have to overwrite and overcome the old story of whatever happened. And that's super important. So, anyway, let me talk about these updates that she gave me. Before I do, if you love me, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate you for that. If you want me to be your coach to help you manifest a transformational change in your reality with your specific person, or anything else for that matter, email a short description to kim@coreunion.com. You can go to my website, coreunion.com, book whatever you want. My scheduling assistant, Olga, will get back to you as soon as possible. So she told me that she's working out. She's spending time with friends and family. She's feeling more in trust. She doesn't get triggered with her specific person anymore. Now she's in a place where she's not fearful of reaching out either. When she feels natural and she wants to talk to him and she wants to reach out, she just reaches out, and she reaches out in trust now. Before, she, of course, went through the stage where a lot of you guys might be, where when she reached out, maybe he didn't reply. But now she's gone past it. Why? Because she has been choosing herself and loving herself deeply and knowing her value and worth and doing the inner work that I gave her also. So, as an example, one common thing that used to happen before, he just wanted to hang out with some of his friends and, I don't know, play cards or do whatever. So she had reached out to him. Had been communicating. She reached out again and said, "Hey, do you want to do whatever tonight?" And he said, "Actually, I think I'm going to go over here, over there, do this." And where she normally would be triggered, she truly there was no inner trigger, no fear at all, because she overcame that. And all she did was say, "Okay, awesome. I'm just going to go do this and that then." Like, it was so natural, and it wasn't with any manipulation. She's just like, "Okay, if you want to do that, have fun, then I'm going to go and do my thing too." And then within just a few minutes, he reached right back out to her, and he said something like, "Can we have dinner? Can we have dinner?" And like, he came over and they had dinner together and they spent hours talking. This is a normal thing now. So she's describing that when they are spending time together now, he's communicating more. He's actually sharing things about himself that she never knew. He's sharing things about his childhood. Times when there are, like, say, if they're hanging out with different people, if there are women around him, he always reassures her that they mean nothing. If there's a man or more than one man that give her attention, she's not entertaining it at all. And if her person ends up observing it, she makes sure that she reassures him as well. So there are no games. She's just loving herself deeply, taking care of herself, focusing on herself, not in an egotistical kind of selfish, manipulative way. But honestly, she's feeling safe within herself. She's loving herself. She's feeling good enough. It's obvious that now he's feeling safe with her because he's probably feeling safe within himself. And he's coming towards her because he feels good enough now, because she feels good enough now. Take this as proof for you. If one person can manifest anything, whether it's the relationship, whether it's money, anything, if somebody can overcome their limits and see that their reality proves to them what their self-concept is, if someone can do it, anyone can do it. You can do this, guys. You know what the biggest thing is? It's just those areas that I mentioned in the beginning. So you really want to cultivate an understanding and knowledge in that and just deepen that. And that doesn't mean watching more and more videos, because sometimes what happens is people fall into that trap where they just keep listening to videos because they want to escape. It's almost like they want to bypass when they are getting triggered. So instead they like throw some headphones on, or they just listen to videos. Don't bypass your triggers. Handle them. They're coming up through your mirror soul, so you can actually let them come up, face them by detaching them from your person. Just mirror the actual emotion, the actual trigger. So cultivate your trust in the process, in how you believe and think about God. Trust your ability to manifest. Get your self-concept in order. Take actions towards just loving yourself and enjoying your life. And make sure that you see your person in the highest and best light. So you feel good, they feel good. You feel safe, they feel safe. You can go into trust, they can go into trust. You know you're good enough, they know they're good enough. Okay? And then allow the unfolding to happen without constantly being edgy and anxious about it. You can do this, guys. I know that you can. I believe in you. I trust that you can. I can see that you guys have leveled up tremendously in the past several months. And I don't want you to think that that goes unnoticed, because I am proud of you. I'm super proud of you. So for those of you who are new, just go deeper into your trust and cultivate those areas that I shared in the beginning. And I swear to you, things will change. The dynamic will change between you and your person. And if you're in the stage where you're not in contact, it'll be fine. You guys will be back in contact. It will unfold. Sometimes it unfolds slowly. So just trust through it. Be grateful for it too as it's unfolding. Keep staying and living from feeling connected, feeling secure, feeling trusting with each other, being there for each other, supporting each other. Keep going to your end, even when you're getting the movement. Don't stop persisting in doing your inner work. You never stop because life continues to develop and evolve, and you're going to continue to develop and evolve. Continue persisting in whatever technique feels good for you until you continue to experience it, and then you'll be persisting in the next things. But persisting doesn't mean just, frantically doing affirmations and stuff, okay? You want to do it in a very loving and healthy way for yourself to have a true transformation. I know that I can help you with this if you want. Please do affirm down below that you have received this message, that you trust in your ability to manifest the life of your dreams with your true love, and reach out to me. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. Bye.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.